Losing. Oh, we're going down, baby. I don't know why I got into that trade. Oh, it's so bad. It's so bad. I just bought into that to be an idiot. We're gonna go down to here, I think. Jeez. See if we go down more. I'm literally just gonna knock myself out if it goes down any further. Then this. Maybe that's where I buy. That's where it's gonna come back up. Yeah, I just got into this losing trade, so I had a trade on there, but probably should have sold it. But I don't know. I feel like it might go up. Lots of money on the horizon, even though the war is sucking. We're in a mega upward trend. We're in an upward trend. This was July 29th, so we are just going up, up, up. On the MNQ, just bought one at the worst point. But last night I just sat here and didn't really trade, so there we go. Yeah, I think this may have to go down to this yellow line before it goes back up. We'll see. Hope it bounces here. Will I be at negative $90? Ooh, losing big money. It's so nice going in with one micro contract, and even if it goes all the way down to here, you lose $90 instead of like 9,000 or 90,000. This is fun. It's like I will lose the tip I left at dinner tonight if it crashes down here. I mean, buying it up here is stupid, but you know, a lot of times you wait and then it goes up and you're like, I need to get in this upward trend, but you're just waiting on like it to go down when really you should just buy it. You should just buy the NASDAQ. I mean, shit's just eventually going to go up anyways, even if in the short term you lose. It's going up. And all it really has to do is get past this shit. So it's going to consolidate, and then once it gets past here, it will go up. But it might go down before it goes up. There is no... I think this thing is just going to shoot up. Oops. made $2. I should just take profit now. Be rich. There should be a green line actually. It already broke through here, so this, no, that trend line's not even touching there, but it's touching that. This is the trend line. So I got this trend line. I got this one, which is kind of stupid. I mean, technically, could go. Right, like on a bigger scale if we get shit on. Who knows? That's why you keep your stop loss. $0.50. Let's go to the 5-minute. Sorry, buddy. I'm a certified funded trader with Top Step, and I got my funded, not live, just regular account, but it still get paid. But I usually just trade with cash. I actually have 2 funded accounts. I have 250 funded accounts, but I just pay for them and don't use them. I just trade with cash, and I was trading with a lot of money, but I took a lot of it out because really I just need to trade with minimal amounts of money. I mean, right now I'm just fucking around with one micro, but really I only need to trade with like 50 grand. And because when I trade with too much, I get cocky and I lose a lot more. So this helps me like keep it in check, because really the key is, I mean, scalping is cool, but it's better to stay in a trade a little bit longer with less money and still make a decent amount of money. I mean, it's great to get in and out and make 15 to 50 grand a day or whatever, but you know, those days come, and then you also have the bad days when you pick it wrong, and sometimes it's hard to get over the 15K losses, the 30K, 50K losses. And it's this constant up and down, and that can actually ruin your life. Especially me, I have kids. I have to function as a normal adult. I have to cook dinner. I have to do shit like that. So I can't be, you know, in a $40,000 losing trade. That's just not good for my mentality. So it's better to be a better trader, stay in longer, trust your move, or trust that even if you lose and it doesn't do well, this looks like it might be breaking out, who knows, that you're not really losing that much money. And then because you have a decent knowledge of trading, like even if it went back down to here, if I saw the bounce, I could scale in. I wouldn't need to like, you know, I don't care about my stop loss here, you know, because I'm used to, you know, being up and down 100 grand. So to trade and be up, you know, $5 and down $20, it's not stressful. And it wouldn't even be stressful if I was up and down $1,000, you know. So it's sometimes it's easier to just trade like that, let the trade run a little bit longer. Instead of using a set take profit, just slide your stop loss up and ride it up for longer, and then you will still make a decent amount of money. And it may take you longer to make it, but I can make 50 grand in a week and then lose 50 grand and then be at zero for a week what's the point when I could be in a less stress trade? I could make 10 grand and I'm up because I'm not trading off stress and anger and depression. I'm just trading and having fun and learning it. Because you're always learning. I mean, even the way I traded the beginning of this year isn't the way I trade now. Like I trade differently. And I still use indicators and stuff like that. I don't like a blank screen, but um, I trade differently. I trade. Obviously, when I started, I just stuck to like specific times. Now, I trade, higher timeline for direction, lower timeline for entry. But still, it's random. I mean, if somebody wants to take you out, they can take you out, and they're going to take you out a lot quicker if you're in with a lot of money. If you go in too heavy too fast, they can really take you out, and that's bad. And you can go in small and kind of see what's happening, see the move, and then you kind of look at it a little bit different when you're in the trade. So even if you just got into any trade, buy or sell, if you just closed your eyes and just bought or sold, like you didn't even look at where the trade was going, you will watch it then and be like, okay, that was a smart move, or that was a stupid move, or okay, I see where it's going now. I'm gonna buy in or short a little bit more at this point. So it's good to start really small, even if you're a multimillionaire. Go in with a couple thousand, you know what I mean, and just make that long term money instead of risking it all on quick moves. Texting my son.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Fine, don't answer.
The person you're
Okay. Down 23. So this is definitely a change of character here. Like here. And then it's coming back up. So this could actually be a huge move down. This could be the start of a move down. Trump saying we're taking over the Strait of Hormuz. Uh-oh. But like this is a lower. This is lower. So now we're looking at like this. And we're looking at this. Downward trend. We're buying in a downward trend. See where our technical's at. Ooh, buy over to neutral. More technical, more seasonals, technicals. Strong buy. Moving average. Buy. Neutral oscillators. We're coming down, buddy. Maybe we'll come down to like here. Then we'll bounce up. Or will just come down to like here and bounce up. Come down to this area here. We'll see. Who knows? We're on the 5 minute though, so we're tiny. Got a lot here though. If I drag this over, lots of tops. And it made it past all of that today, so made it way up here, but it broke above this. Broke above this trend line. So there's a downward trend here, but I see a lot of signs that are still saying like, hey, this thing's going up through the roof. So when you're in a trade, especially if it's a losing trade, okay, fine, but don't think about this trade. Think about what's going to happen next, because sometimes you have to lose the first trade to get in good on the next trade. Typically, you should sit back and watch, right, and wait for the change. But sometimes when you're in it, you watch it a little closer. I do see on the 5 minute, and I use the MACD a lot. On the 5 minute, I see the upward trend is cooling off. That's these white candles after the green. And obviously, you see these red candles. So that shows me that this is cooling off, which is fine. But when it cools off, what does it do? Does it dip way into the red? Is this just going to dip down into hell? And then, great, if it does, cool. When is it coming back up? Or are we just in like a long-term downward trend? So that's something that, like, you know what I mean? I got to look at. You don't want to be averaging into the opposite way the trend is going. So if this is like, hey, it hit its top, Wednesday at 9:25 a.m., 9:30, it hit 30,000 and 30,150, which is a psychological level. Where is it going from here? Is it just going to tank back down? I don't know. I think that there's a lot of earnings coming next month that are going to take this thing through the roof, but we don't know. We'll see. It's not next month though, it's tonight. So before it goes way up, it's got to come way down. That's that elasticity. It's a slingshot, right? You have to pull it back before it catapults forward. So and this thing is hitting, let's see, like it's hitting this. What do I got here? Fat boy, come get me. All right, I'll stream later. I gotta come get my keyed.